One and all, I rang the doorbell and turned to go. Baby, when the curtains moved, couldn't believe the view. I saw the light in your window tonight. I saw two shadows holding each other tight. I know the truth when I look in your eyes. I saw the light in your window tonight. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? I came in with a country intro today. Yes. What you know about the Judds? No, this is Wynonna. Wynonna Judd. So what's going on, everybody? I'm going to give you an update. I have been permanently suspended from Twitter. So you will no longer see me on Twitter. Twitter has told me that I am permanently suspended, banned, tossed by bitch. Twitter tossed by bitch me. Twitter went permanently no contact with me. Can you believe it? Well, why, you may ask? I shall tell you why. Here we go. I'm going to take you to my email box. Here we go. Twitter account. Your Twitter account has been suspended September 21st, 6 days ago. Here we go. Your account has been suspended for violating the Twitter rules, specifically violating our rules against abuse and harassment. Whoop, I don't want to show you the tweet yet. Violating the rules against abuse and harassment. Abuse and harassment. You may not engage in the targeted harassment of someone or incite other people to do so. This includes wishing or hoping that someone experiences physical harm. Okay, sounds bad, right? Sounds bad enough. Here we go. What did I do? What did I do? What did you do to get banned off of Twitter? At the real Ghislaine. No, it is not fair. All of them should have gotten the electric chair, including Ghislaine. Note that if you attempt to evade a permanent suspension by creating new accounts, we will suspend your new accounts. If you wish to appeal this suspension, please contact our support team. Wow. All right, let's look at the original tweet. This was the original tweet right here. This is from the account, The Real Ghislaine. This is run by, it says here, developed and maintained by Ghislaine Maxwell's brothers and sisters. We will continue to fight on behalf of our beloved sister. Follow us for the truth and updates. So I imagine it was them that got me completely suspended, whoever is running that, because that was who I answered and replied to. R. Kelly, 30 years. This Get Real Ghislaine tweets, R. Kelly, 30 years and 100,000. Harvey Weinstein, 23 years. Bill Cosby, 10 years and 25,000. G. Maxwell, 20 years, 750,000 fine. How is this justice? So my response was, no, I agree. It's not justice. My response was, no, it is not fair. All of them should have gotten the electric chair, including Ghislaine. So this is the abuse and the harassment that my account is now permanently suspended for. FYI. Okay? Violating, abusing, and harassment. So I'm wondering, who have I harassed? Ghislaine Maxwell? Is that who I've been harassing and abusing? But apparently I'm not the only one who gets frivolously banned off of Twitter. Here we go. So back in December of 2021, just a few months ago, a trial tracker, Maxwell, Ghislaine Maxwell Trial Tracker, that was the Twitter account, and they were providing trial updates, facts that were not being covered in the media. They were covering them on Twitter. They had a big following, like it was getting a lot of traction, over 500,000 followers in a very, very short period of time. Okay. And supposedly this trial tracker was suspended for spam and platform manipulation. It says here the Maxwell Trial Tracker was the most popular account providing consistent coverage of the Maxwell trial that counted over 525,000 followers on Wednesday when it was suspended. Twitter claims the account was suspended for platform manipulation and spam, but it provided no specifics on its reasoning. Plenty of critics are crying foul and accusing the social media platform of trying to itself suppress information coming out of the Maxwell trial, which has seen muted coverage by corporate media. I have to agree, they're not really trying to cover her stuff too much. I'm just saying. So Twitter has suspended the Maxwell Trial Tracker account, which was reporting the facts of the Ghislaine Maxwell trial. What are they trying to hide? We know platforms providing cover for evil pet. Okay, this is getting a little bit. I don't know what kind of outlet this is. RT. I think it's a little biased, one way or another. But the point is, if you look at some of the other ones here, it's a lot of Fox News covering this thing. I don't know. This is kind of strange too here. Twitter suspends account tracking Ghislaine trial. They also suspended Nancy Tracker, tracking Nancy Pelosi stock trades. So I'm not quite sure what that is about. But as you see here, mine definitely is ridiculous. This is definitely straight up ridiculous. Listen, you may not agree with me as to how punitive the legal consequences should be imposed. I understand not everybody feels like the electric chair is something that should be given to people who abuse children in the worst way. I'm not one of those people. I believe all these types of pedophiles need to be electrocuted. That's just how I see it. They ruin a life before that person ever has a chance to have a life. They ruin a child's life before that child ever had a chance. And so do their enablers too, and their instigators. And all of these types should be electrocuted. They are a parasite. They kill, they're soul snatchers, and they kill the soul. How many people that grow up from being abused in such a way end up on the street, on drugs, in jail, in prison, and in 6 feet under way too early, way before their time, and have to live miserable lives of pain and suffering. And even the ones that don't end up like that, they have to carry this their whole entire life. We got to carry this shit it never stops. No matter how far along you get, you cannot undo the past. And you want to be soft-hearted on these people? Miss me with that shit. Let them rot. Bring that electric chair out for all of them. Am I going to get banned off of somewhere else now for saying that? Because I know I'm not the only one of that frame of mind. I don't think most of the world would hold this against me. Now I've talked a lot of shit and I've pissed off a lot of people, but I think even some of those people that I've pissed off would agree with me on this end. Okay? Yeah, be careful what you say about Ghislaine Maxwell, because Twitter's gonna take your ass off for good. Like they're gonna find out any other new accounts, you're not gonna be able to get on there either. And it's crazy because as of 2022, the only places that still reserve the electric chair as an option for execution are the U.S. states Alabama, Florida, South Carolina, Kentucky, Tennessee. Arkansas and Oklahoman laws provide for its use should lethal injection ever be held to be unconstitutional. So Arkansas and Oklahoma says if they ever make lethal injection Unconstitutional? We're bringing out the electric chair because we're going to kill these mofos that's out here killing and hurting people. We don't want to support them with our tax dollars. Right now, we're supporting Ghislaine Maxwell with our tax dollars. All them taxes that's coming out of your check, guess where it's going to? Ghislaine Maxwell, to keep her happy and keep her doing yoga over there in that federal prison. Are you able to do yoga? Can you afford yoga? Do you have time for yoga? Because she does on your dime. Okay, let's keep it real, people. So the electric chair is a law in this country for several states. Why am I being punished for saying that I think the legal consequences for these criminals should be more punitive, i.e. electric chair? I don't see where there's anything wrong. Now, I think these interpretations of harassment and abuse are really broad here. Like, really, like what's next here, you know? And then they're not applied evenly across the board, because there's been a lot of stuff on Twitter, you know, people outright harassing and threatening to kill each other, and they're still up and they're tweeting away. So obviously, I think this is a Ghislaine Maxwell issue here. It's not really about me or having done any kind of violation. This is someone, again, they're just trying to get people off of the whole topic, I think they are just randomly taking accounts and suspending them and really trying to minimize the buzz around Ghislaine Maxwell. They don't really want much to be said about it. At least Twitter is. Twitter's, like I said, don't piss Twitter off. If you're on Twitter, just don't say anything about Ghislaine Maxwell, because you may end up like me, completely permanently banned. Like, they didn't even say they're going to lock my account for 24 hours. Nothing. Like, bam, you are suspended. No question, no nothing. Right? So, yeah, interesting. Well, like I said, I've kind of felt ambivalent about this anyway. You know, I've kind of felt like I don't really know if I want to continue this Twitter account anyway. You know, because I know that there's people following me and watching it that don't have the best intentions for me, that have ill intentions, and that have been that way for pretty much all my life, you know, certain ones. So I understand that, and you know, I really think that maybe it's time to restrict information about me, or you know, really not bring forth as much as I have been in the past, and for a number of reasons. Number one, I think I'm kind of focusing on myself more now, and I've got some things in my life that I'm working on that require quite a bit of time, effort, and energy. And you know, I haven't been as prolific online as I have in the past years. Also, I think it's I have been thinking about just completely restricting certain access to me altogether, and only leaving that for literally a handful that are, you know, people that I consider my friends and family. So yeah, you know, we'll see how that works. But yep, I will not be back on Twitter, it looks like. Hey, it was fun. I appreciate you following me and reading my tweets, and all the best for Twitter. Good luck with everything, Twitter. I still have all of my main ones that I connected to with on Twitter here. You know, we're still in touch, and so, you know, we've moved on to another platform anyway. You know, I always have a backup on the backup on the backup on the backup. Like, you know, I never give my power away to one person or one thing. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? I never put all my eggs in one basket. Are you kidding me? There's never just one round or 2 rounds or 3 rounds. You kidding me? So, anyway, I'll see you when and where I'll see you. For those of you who don't know where I'm at now, I'll see you when I see you.